A character that needed more screen time in the original Avatar movie was Parker Selfridge. Although he was featured in some of the deleted scenes, including an additional scene in the remastered version of Avatar, he was also featured in some of the comics and is set to return in future movies. Avatar Theory here, hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day, and as the corporate administrator in charge of the RDA's mining operations on Pandora, Selfridge's character offers a complex blend of ambition, pragmatism, and moral ambiguity. In this video, I'll be exploring 9 different facts about Parker Selfridge, the actor behind Selfridge. The man who brought Parker Selfridge to life is none other than Giovanni Ribisi, an actor known for his versatility and intensity. Before stepping into the world of Pandora, Ribisi had already made a mark in Hollywood with roles in movies like Saving Private Ryan and Boiler Room. His ability to portray complex characters made him an ideal choice for the role of Selfridge. Ribisi's performance brought a nuanced humanity to Selfridge, portraying him not just as a straightforward villain, but as a man caught between corporate loyalty and moral dilemmas. Character design and development. Designing Parker Selfridge was a task that required blending corporate slickness with a touch of the everyday man. Unlike the outright villainous Colonel Quaritch, Selfridge's character was crafted to represent a more relatable, if misguided, figure. His corporate demeanor juxtaposed sharply with the natural beauty of Pandora, highlighting the clash between human industrialization and alien nature. This contrast was intentional, designed to spark viewers' thoughts on environmentalism and corporate ethics. The corporate face of RDA. Parker Selfridge, the corporate administrator for the RDA mining operation on Pandora, is more than just a corporate figure. He is the human embodiment of the RDA's exploitative goals on Pandora. Selfridge's decisions and actions significantly impact the Na'vi as he prioritizes the extraction of the valuable mineral unobtainium. The relentless pursuit of profit, often at the expense of Pandora's indigenous population and ecosystem, highlights the real-world parallels of corporate exploitations of natural resources. In a deleted scene where Grace and Jake begs Parker for more time, you can hear that he is more focused on the inevitability of the RDA's goals at the pursuit of unobtainium.
It's their ancestral home. I mean, they have lived there since before human history even began. You can spare them a few more weeks.
Look, this thing is inevitable. I'm sorry, Dr. Augustine, we're out of time.
Selfridge's conflict and decision-making. One of the most intriguing aspects of Parker Selfridge's character is his inner conflict and decision-making process. Throughout Avatar, we see glimpses of his struggle with the ethical implications of the RDA's actions on Pandora. This is essentially evident in scenes where he shows discomfort or hesitation, suggesting a sense of moral awareness that he suppresses in favor of business objectives. For instance, his reluctance in approving the destruction of the Na'vi home tree, despite eventually doing so, adds layers to his character. It shows that Selfridge is not merely a one-dimensional antagonist, but a representation of the conflict between economic interests and ethical responsibilities. This internal struggle makes him a more relatable and realistic character, embodying the moral ambiguities faced by individuals in position of power. In fact, in a deleted scene, you can actually see Parker trying to overpower Quaritch, but eventually fails in doing so.
I declare threat condition red. That puts all on-world assets under my command.
What? Oh, you think you can pull this palace coup shit on me? I can have your ass with one phone call.
You're a long way from Earth.
Interactions with key characters. Selfridge's interactions with characters like Dr. Grace Augustine highlights the conflict between corporate objectives and ethical considerations. He is often seen debating with Grace, who represents the moral counterpoints to his profit-driven mindset. He also initially agrees with Quaritch, but as just discussed by the deleted scenes and as seen later on in the movie, you can see that Quaritch does go his own villainous path, and one that Selfridge eventually regrets. Disregard for Navi's spirituality. One of the most striking aspects of Selfridge's character is his blatant disregard for the Navi's spiritual connection to their environment. His dismissive attitude towards the sacredness of the trees, as shown in his interactions with Dr. Grace Augustine, underscores the central theme of environmental exploitation versus indigenous respect. His inability to see beyond the monetary value of Pandora's resources reflect a critical commentary of the real-world issues of environmental destruction and cultural insensitivity. Impact on the plot. Selfridge's decisions and actions have a profound impact on the plot of Avatar. His insistence on displacing the Na'vi to access valuable resources sets the stage for the film's central conflict. His actions directly influence Jake Sully's journey as they create the circumstances leading to Jake's deep involvement with the Na'vi. This makes Selfridge a key driver of the narrative, his corporate agenda serving as the catalyst for the story's exploration of themes like colonialism, environmentalism, and cultural understanding. Catalyst for Jake's transformation. Indirectly, Selfridge's actions and attitudes play a significant role in Jake Sully's transformation. The moral dilemmas and ethical conflicts presented by Selfridge's character contribute to Jake's growing empathy and eventual allegiances to the Na'vi. This transformation highlights the impact that corporate decisions can have on individuals, often leading to unforeseen changes in perspectives and alliances. Return in Avatar sequels. In the upcoming Avatar sequels, it has been revealed that Parker Selfridge will return, but his role or the significant impact of his role is yet unknown. This upcoming portrayal raises intriguing questions about his potential character development and the future impact he may have on the evolving story of Pandora and its inhabitants. Fans are eager to see how his character will evolve and what new dimensions he will bring to the ongoing narrative. As for some quick-fire bonus facts, in the video game Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, Parker Selfridge was mentioned by the main antagonist John Mercer, who speaks about Parker as somewhat of an obstacle and a cowardly leader, stating that Parker was punished by the RDA and left his position. What kind of punishment Parker received is yet unknown. Interestingly enough, according to an interview with Stephen Lang, Parker Selfridge was the one who asked Quaritch to participate in the recon program, but that was never mentioned in the movie. And as for his past life on Earth and his beginning on Pandora, no concrete information could be found, so I do hope eventually we'll get a little bit more on the backstory of Parker Selfridge. Parker Selfridge's character in Avatar is a complex representation of corporate ambition, ethical conflict, and human frailty. His role in the story serves as a powerful commentary on real-world issues of environmental exploitation and cultural insensitivity. As we eagerly anticipate his return in the sequels, it remains to be seen how his character will evolve and what new insights he will bring into the world of Avatar. I hope this video taught you a little bit more about Parker Selfridge, and if it did, let me know in the comments below what was the most interesting part about Parker Selfridge, or if there is a fact that I did not mention and that you would like to bring up, drop it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, then why not check out the rest of my channel, and if you're new here, then why not click the subscribe button, as it really helps out the channel. Until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.